There are 25 students standing on a field in 5 columns and 5 rows. Sahil is standing in the 3rd column of the 2nd row. Ajinkya is standing in the 5th column of the 1st row. Suppose I say Atharva is in the 4th column. Can you determine his exact position in the 4th column? If I specify that Atharva is standing in the 5th row of the 4th column, then you can accurately determine his position. This means that to determine a location, it is necessary to mention both the row number and the column number. This means to specify a position, 2 coordinate numbers are required. Similarly, to specify the exact location of a point in a plane, the distance of that point from 2 mutually perpendicular lines needs to be mentioned. In the 17th century, French mathematician René Descartes suggested a coordinate system to accurately represent the location of a point in a plane. This system is called the Cartesian coordinate system, named after Descartes. The position of points in a plane can be represented using ordered pairs of real numbers. The ordered pair is called Cartesian coordinates. Let us now understand how to determine the Cartesian coordinates of a point in the plane. Axes and quadrants. To specify the position of a point in a plane, a horizontal number line is drawn at a convenient position in the same plane. This number line is called the x-axis. From the point marked as 0 on the x-axis, draw a line perpendicular to the x-axis. This line is called the y-axis. The intersection of the x-axis and y-axis is called the origin, represented by the letter O. On the x-axis, positive numbers are marked to the right of the origin and negative numbers to the left. On the y-axis, positive numbers are marked above the origin and negative numbers below it. The x-axis and y-axis divide the plane into 4 sections. Each section is called a quadrant. The quadrants are numbered anti-clockwise: quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. Points on the axis are not included in any quadrant. Coordinates of a point in a plane. The plane formed by the x-axis and y-axis contains points A, B, C and D. Segment AE perpendicular to x-axis and segment AF perpendicular to y-axis are drawn. The x-coordinate of point E is 3, so the x-coordinate of point A is 3. The y-coordinate of point F is 4, so the y-coordinate of point A is 4. The coordinates of a point are written as an ordered pair with the x-coordinate first. Therefore, the coordinates of point A are 3, 4. Similarly, the coordinates of point B are -4, 3. Point C is -5, -5 and point D is 6, -4. Observing the figure. In the first quadrant, both coordinates of all points are positive. In the second quadrant, the x-coordinate of all points is negative and the y-coordinate is positive. In the third quadrant, both coordinates of all points are negative. In the fourth quadrant, the x-coordinate is positive and the y-coordinate is negative. Coordinates of points on the axis. In the figure, point A is on the y-axis. The x-coordinate of point A is its distance from the y-axis. The x-coordinate of point A is 0 because its distance from the y-axis is 0. The y-coordinate of point A is 3 as its distance from the x-axis is 3 units. Therefore, the coordinates of point A are 0, 3. Similarly, point B is on the x-axis. Its distance from the y-axis is 4 units to the left of O, so its x-coordinate is -4. Its distance from the x-axis is 0, so its y-coordinate is 0. The coordinates of point B are -4, 0. Similarly, point C has coordinates 0, -2, and point D has coordinates 5, 0. The origin O lies on the x-axis as well as on the y-axis. Therefore, its distance from x-axis and y-axis is 0. Therefore, the coordinates of O are 0, 0. Let's remember that y-coordinate of every point on the x-axis is 0 and the x-coordinate of every point on the y-axis is 0. There is one and only one ordered pair of coordinates associated with every point in a plane. To plot the points of given coordinates. Let's learn to plot a point of given coordinates in a plane. Suppose we want to establish point P -3, 4 in a plane. The x-axis and y-axis are drawn and origin O is marked. Then a line parallel to the x-axis through -3 on the x-axis is drawn and a line parallel to the x-axis through 4 on the y-axis is drawn. The intersection of these lines is point P -3, 4. The coordinates of point P are negative and positive respectively. Therefore, the point P lies in the second quadrant. In the same manner, we have plotted point Q -2, -3 in the plane. Let's solve some examples. Identify the quadrant or axis for the following points: A 2, -3, B 3, 4, C -5, 4, D -3, -5, E 4, 0, F 0, 5, G 4, -3. Plot the following points on a plane: A 6, 7, F 5, 0, C -5, 4, E 0, 5, D -1, -2, B 4, -5. What did we learn? Points in a plane can be represented as ordered pairs of real numbers called Cartesian coordinates. To specify the exact location of a point in a plane, its distance from two mutually perpendicular lines is used. The horizontal line is the x-axis. The line perpendicular to the x-axis is the y-axis. While plotting points in a plane, the scale on x-axis and y-axis should be the same. The intersection of the x-axis and y-axis is the origin, denoted by O. On the x-axis, positive numbers are written to the right of the origin and negative numbers are written to the left of the origin. On the y-axis, positive numbers are written above the origin and negative numbers are written below the origin. The plane is divided into 4 parts by the x-axis and y-axis. Each part is called as a quadrant. The quadrants are numbered in the anti-clockwise direction. While writing the coordinates of a point, x coordinate is written first and then the y coordinate is written. Exercise. Write the coordinates of points P, Q, R, S, T and V in the figure. Identify the quadrant or axis for the following points: A, -3, -4, B, 3/2, 5/2, C, -5, 7, D, 7, -5, E, 2/5, 0, F, 0, -1/2. Plot the following points: P, 1/2, 3/2, Q, 4, -7, R, 1, 0, S, 0, -3, T, -4, -4, U, -3, 3.